Greetings everyone and welcome back to Empire Earth with me, Kemzit. We're continuing on with the campaign and with the Russian one with mission 3, Changing of the Guard.
Years have passed and Krieger is grown old. He is in command of a strong, unified Russia. He has conquered most of Europe, the Middle East, and Northern Africa. His empire ranks as one of the largest the world has ever known. But despite his accomplishments, his life's work remains unfinished. He wants more, but knows he won't have time to obtain it. Krieger had hoped to pass his legacy on to an heir, but despite utilizing the most advanced medical techniques available, that goal has eluded him. Now, with time growing short and his mistrust of others growing stronger, he has made a decision that he knows some will view with skepticism, but it may also serve to root out the very people he mistrusts. Just before his foray into Eastern and Central Europe, Krieger was presented with a mechanical bodyguard. Since then, the field of artificial intelligence matured to a point where sentience became possible. Dr. Septimus, the machine's creator, updated it with the latest AI technology, bestowing upon it true consciousness. He additionally set up facilities to produce other types, but Krieger's bodyguard was his greatest single achievement. The aging leader of Novaya Russia eventually came to regard it as his successor, naming him Krieger II. After spending many months preparing him, Krieger was ready to announce his heir to his people.
Exactly. Now, Changing of the Guard 2064. Your objectives. After Krieger learns of the coup, he should be traveling to the military garrisons in the city, seeking support with the troops he can then attack the traitors holding out in the center of the city. Destroy the traitors' fortresses in the center of the city. Kill the four conspiration generals Yukov, Marshal Polotkin, Admiral Kolenka, and General Kolchov. The fortress can be assaulted at any time, but it's heavily defended and Krieger should raise an extra troops before visiting it. Krieger, Molotov and Krieger II must also survive. Now, history! The advent of cybers was the final piece Krieger Ustonovich needed to bring his plans for the world domination to fruition. From their awkward lumbering beginnings, cybers had not developed into intelligent and highly sophisticated fighting machines, but had come indispensable parts of Novaya Russia armed forces. Yet even with the most advanced equipment and troops available, war can be a long and costly process. Subduing the continent of Europe had taken many years, and the countries of the Middle East and North Africa had fought harder and longer than Krieger had anticipated. At the age of 76, the crocodile came to realize that his dream of conquest were not going to be fulfilled with his lifetime. He longed to pass his legacy upon a son or a daughter, but had discovered to his deep disappointment that he was sterile and no medical producer or drug could correct the condition. Moreover, his heart had begun to fail, and pacemaker had been put in to keep it beating regularly. The time had come for the leader of Novaya Russia to make a decision. Who would lead after he was gone? After much deliberation, Krieger decided to only individually possessed all the necessary qualities, loyalty being perhaps the most important to lead Novaya Russia into the future was the mechanical bodyguard whom he dubbed Krieger II. As Krieger began grooming his heir for succession, he knew that transitions of power was not going to be a simple matter. Some narrow-minded people would not understand the choice no matter how correct it was, so as he laid out the plans for Novaya Russia's future to Krieger II, he personally prepared for what he assumed will be his own final battle. Hints! Do not let any of your troops get ahead of the group in case you meet any trouble while gathering your forces. Krieger's bodyguard, Krieger II, and Molotov will remain near Krieger at all times. You will not be able to produce more troops yourself, so be careful with the ones you do get. Let's see about them.
People of Novaya Russia, I have summoned you here to bear witness to a momentous decision. I have served as your leader for many years, but as you know, I am old and childless. I have wrestled with the question of who should succeed me. Who should lead this great nation through the dangers and opportunities of the coming years? Novaya Russia deserves a leader with strength, intelligence, and a clear vision of the future. Someone incorruptible and logical, unfettered with needless sentiment. I have identified such an individual. He has served me loyally and with distinction. My personal bodyguard, who shall henceforth be known as Krieger II.
What? We will never follow a mere machine!
Silence! Have I ever led you astray? Is not Novaya Russia the greatest state in Europe, nay, in all the world, deserved of the best leader available? I have spent many months preparing my metallic protégé for the tasks that still lie ahead. He has eagerly and dependably absorbed all the lessons of war and statecraft that I have taught. If you put the necessities of Novaya Russia ahead of your foolish prejudices, you will see that I have made the right decision.
Gentlemen, welcome. You have all heard the news? It is as we feared. Krieger has named that metallic monstrosity as his successor instead of one of us.
The people will never accept a machine.
Don't be so simple-minded. The people are like sheep. They may mewl and bleat, but in the end, they care not who the shepherd is as long as they are well fed.
Then it is time to put the plan we agreed upon into action.
What forces in the city can we count on for support?
Much of the army will rally to our cause, although most of my Black Robe commanders will likely remain loyal to Krieger.
Very well. I will announce to the people that it is we, and not that senile old fool with his tin toy, who are now in charge.
Krieger! General Krieger, sir!
Yes, what is it, Lieutenant Molotov, yes?
Yes, sir! General Yukov and 3 other high-ranking officials from the military are attempting a coup. They have the support of much of the garrison here in Moscow and have taken control of the fortress in the center of the city.
Then they have played directly into our hands. By assisting you in putting down the revolt and then restoring order, the people will see that their destiny lies in capable hands.
It is just as I anticipated. You did well to recognize the opportunity, my large friend. I have indeed taught you well. But now I must travel the city and find out which garrisons are still loyal to their true leaders.
Comrade, for the motherland. For the people. For the motherland. Da. Comrade.
For the people. For the motherland.
Commander, it is I, Krieger Stoyanovich.
Da, for the
I demand that your forces be placed under my command at once.
Death to the betrayers of Krieger and Novaya Russia.
For the motherland. Da. For the people.
For the motherland.
For the people.
The pain? No, not now.
Sir, what is it?
I am not so young anymore, Lieutenant. The pacemaker that has kept my heart going these many years finally seems to be giving out. I will have to get to the hospital complex in the south of the city if I want it replaced.
Yeah, exactly. Hold on. Slaughter them! Go. Quickly, go. I must go onwards here.
Motherland.
Bastard.
I demand that all those who truly serve Novaya Russia come forth at once!
Death to all those who would betray Krieger and Novaya Russia.
Exactly.
Da, for the
Move
motherland.
on, quick. We need to go here now.
For the people.
So this is the place where you need to go, right? Quickly. Hurry up. March onward. I'm gonna increase the speed a little bit. Hopefully we'll be fine.
For the motherland.
We are under attack.
Oh shit, leave us alone.
For the people.
We mean no harm for now.
For the motherland. For the motherland. For the people.
Quick, go, go, go. Good job, lads. Onwards.
For the
Down
people.
towards it. Grigor is nearly dead.
Commander, it is I, Krieger Stoyanovich. I demand that your forces be placed under my command at once.
I'm sorry, sir. My men have regretfully abandoned their post to join the traitors.
Damn it.
For the motherland.
How dare they?
For the people.
Now let's just get a Moscow hospital. Quick. There we go. Nice.
Dr. Septimus, what brings you to Moscow?
My health. I came to Moscow Hospital for the same reason as you, most likely. Both of us have borne the years well, but our time is nearly at an end. No, science will find a way to save Krieger. And you too, Doctor. Ah, the optimism of youth. I have worked hard these last few years, but there is no way to make mortal men immortal. Our legacies must live on in others, such as you, my young friend, or my masterpiece here.
You are too kind, my maker.
I have just recently delivered to the hospital my latest mechanical heart augmentation. It will be much better for you than your current pacemaker, Krieger. Although it cannot save your life, it should make the time you have left much more comfortable.
Ah, with Septimus's new device, I feel better than I have in years.
Surely, sir, you should spend more time recovering.
I should, Lieutenant, but there is no time. We cannot give the traitors an opportunity to consolidate what little power they have gained. We can also not afford to have the people perceive me as weak. Let us give the traitors the death they deserve.
Exactly. Now,
Comrade,
the sort of fortress in the center of Moscow. Visit all garrisons with Krieger beforehand is recommended, of course. So how about we go then? Wait, where? Oh, there we go.
for the
Let's
people.
then move
For the
upwards, because
motherland.
that's another place we can try to capture some shite.
For the people.
Krieger, you and your men must kill them.
For the motherland.
We have killed yet an army.
For the
Another
people.
one, I mean. Novaya Russia will prevail. Move along, come
For
on.
the motherland.
Show them what we are
For
made
the
of. Wait,
people.
why are you still there? Come on.
For the motherland.
Silly bum. Besides, afterwards we have to go down here, and then, you know, circle all over, and then perhaps get back.
I am still your bodyguard, my master.
For the
I will
people.
not leave you alone in such dangerous times.
Of course, don't worry.
For the motherland. For the people. For the motherland. For the people. For the motherland.
Exacto. Come on, move on then. Slowpoke.
For the people.
There we go.
For the motherland.
Comrade. For the people.
Get in there.
For the motherland.
Onwards.
For the people.
Commander, it is I, Krieger Stoyanovich. I demand that your forces be placed under my command at
For
once.
the motherland.
General Yukov announced a holiday in honor of your succession announcement, and all of our workers went home. We have only just found out that he betrayed the motherland. We also managed to complete production on a handful of tanks with the little staff we have left.
I would not dare leave you without sufficient guards, sir.
Don't worry. We'll be fine. We're going down below here anyway. Let's just circle up the land. I don't know what will happen if I go
For the
here. Like,
people.
let me just check. Let's see.
By your command. For the people. For
Nothing,
the
I guess.
motherland.
Well, we can always go here, but first
For
I
the
need to
people.
head here. Damn it, robot, you're too slow.
For the motherland.
I mean, we've already visited the hospital.
Commander, it is I, Krieger Stoyanovich. I demand that your forces be placed under my command at once.
I'm sorry, sir. My men have regretfully abandoned their posts to join the traitors.
If any here are still truly loyal to the motherland, it is time to serve her in her moment of need.
My men and I will always be loyal, sir. Come what may.
For the people.
Exactly, that's
For
what's
the
expected.
For the people. For the motherland.
Bastards.
For the people.
Die, all of you.
For the people.
How dare you betray us. Nicely done. Onwards. We've already killed yet more men.
For the people.
Visit this
For the motherland.
thing, quick.
Commander, I demand that your troops be turned over to me immediately.
My men and I still support Novaya Russia and its rightful
For
rulers.
the people.
Exactly. Now let's go also to this mechanical shop here. See what happens there. We've got a lot more troops, even another general. Boop, boop, boop.
For the motherland. For the people.
For the people.
For the motherland.
Commander,
For the people.
I demand
For
that your
the
troops be
motherland.
turned over
For
to
the
me
people.
immediately.
General Yukov ordered our factory shut down before we knew he was a traitor. But we have enough staff left to equip a few units.
Yeah, we have a a little bit, but that's not much. Oh shit, there they are. Bastards!
Commander, it is I, Krieger Stoyanovich. I demand that your forces be placed under my command at once.
I'm sorry, sir. My men have regretfully abandoned their post to join the traitors.
Bastards! Kill these men here.
We're under attack.
Oh wait, shite, we're under attack. Fall back.
If any here are still truly loyal to the motherland, it is time to serve her in her moment of need.
General Yukov had our supplies of ammunition rerouted, but we have enough left to equip a few units.
We visited every garrison in the city. It is time to teach these traitors a lesson. I hope that these loyal followers are enough. Commander,
Da.
it is I, Krieger Stoyanovich.
Bread for the
I demand that your
motherland.
forces be placed under my command at once.
I'm sorry, sir.
Bread.
My men have regretfully abandoned their post to join the traitors.
All the motherland. Comrade. Comrade. For the motherland.
Bastards.
For the people.
Well, I'll
Ready, sir.
keep these guys here, because I'm now gonna attack the middle area. First things first, I need to... Hold on, fall back. Quickly. We have those siege crafts that we can also maybe increase. Let me see, because rate of fire is possible, or I just go for the infantry. Yeah, we have a lot of infantry. I think I'll give them some more range, so they can shoot a bit more further. That's always useful.
Bread. For the people.
Let me just go kill the men up north before they attack me
For
from
the
behind.
people.
Die, bastards.
For the people.
And let me just look around here a little bit too.
For the people.
See if we can find something.
For the
See? We've crushed nearly all those little bastards here.
Ready, sir. We're under attack.
Shite.
Comrade. For the people. Da. For the motherland. Comrade. For the people.
Yeah, he really wants to follow his daddy. As in daddy, you know, as in, you know, his thing.
By your command.
Bossy, whatever.
Da. For the motherland. Da.
Right, go on. Inwards. Yeah.
For the people.
Now that I've entered here, we'll be fine to attack.
For the motherland. For the people. For the motherland.
Oh shite.
For the people.
I gotta attack their little camps here. Destroy their little towers here. This thing is doing a lot of damage here. Let's see, that's my point.
Ready, sir.
Destroy this. Get in there. All of you. Blast that away.
For the people.
Good job. Keep on going, lads.
Come out, you cowards! Or do you great leaders send only lesser men to do your dirty work?
Die, bastard.
Those who would seek to betray you are dead, my master.
Yes, but
Sir, are you all right?
no, my devoted young lieutenant. My age and the strain of dealing with these traitors has simply been too much. Even with the doctor's medical device. Remember, Novaya Russia above all. Do not let the dream...
Aw, poor him. He did.
Rest easy, my master. I will ensure your dreams do not die here with you.
Hopefully. So what happens now? Can I kill the rest of them? Aw, too bad. I don't really want to destroy the rest of them, but too bad. Hey, it seems there's also some more patrols over here, but not too much. But hey, it was easy mission and nice and quite interesting as well. But nonetheless, this is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, give it a like button and subscribe to my channel if you're new and wish to support it. Do you want to recommend something we could even together? That's possible as well. Just write it down in the comments box below or join my Discord server so we can have a chit chat about it. Till then, I shall see you guys in my next video with Mission 4, Jewel in the East.